Greetings, 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 everyone. Once again, welcome back to my channel. This is your mother, your grandmother, your great grandmother, your auntie, your sister, your cousin, your friend, okay, your daughter. I'm here at the Pallet Kitchen, OSU, Ghana, West Africa. We're about to go on a tour, all right, with Brothers Zoh Zoh, the owner of the Pallet Kitchen. Yes, so I'm going to flip the camera around and
All right.
so let me show you what we're doing.
I'm on this side. Okay, show me.
Okay.
All right, so y'all, this is
Check it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes. It looks so good. So now you said it's the neem itself, which is now neem is a plant, or because
Yeah.
all of it is good. You said the bark, the. Tell me what parts are used when people use it.
This one, I use the leaves.
Use the leaf. Okay, good.
Yes. But it's a tree, and they usually have like a chunky, how do you call it, trunk.
Yes.
So you can use the back as well.
Okay.
But most people that use the back, what they do is they take some and they put it in a bottle, and then they pour alcohol on it. Yeah, so that it can sip slowly into the alcohol. And it's very bitter, so that gives you a natural bitters. You know what I mean? Yeah, so but this what I have over here is the leaves,
Yes.
and then pineapple, ginger,
ginger.
then honey.
There you go.
That's what I have over here.
Okay. I'm
So
excited.
Let me
you
get
guys
it
can
closer.
you guys can try this one out. And remember, we are TPK,
What's TPK
the
stand
Pallet
for?
Kitchen.
Of course, the
Pallet
Pallet Kitchen.
Kitchen.
I saw the TPK. Yes.
We located in OSU.
Right.
Yes, and the street name is Dr. Esther Oklu Street,
Okay.
which is
good.
off the main Oxford Street.
Wait a minute, the plane flying over.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so excited. 32 people, everything. Your thumbs up as you come into the room. Thumbs
Yes,
up. It's
please,
right
thumbs
here.
up, thumbs up the
I know
channel,
y'all
y'all.
all coming 'cause-
TPK,
Yes.
Pallet
TPK, the
Kitchen,
Pallet
Yes.
Kitchen.
Dr. Esther Oklu Street,
Yes.
off Oxford Street,
Yes.
OSU, Ghana.
Yes.
Ghana.
brother.
Right on, right on.
You can do the thing for it. We
Yeah.
can. Yes.
We about to have us a good health drink right here.
Yes.
A village drink,
Wow.
a healthy drink,
Yes.
good for your body.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, to our wonderful health.
Okay.
Yes, and so I noticed too the other day, I've heard of neem oil. So is that another?
Yes, it's a neem oil
Okay.
as well.
And how do people
I'm about to
take the
drink
neem oil? Do you put it on your body?
Yeah, you use it's like a body cream.
It's like a body cream. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
neem oil,
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh. Hey, sister, do this here for me.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. This is about to kill a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. It's about to kill a whole bunch of stuff.
It's
This is
strong.
good. I love it. And that little bitterness of the neem.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. You did it well. You made it not as bitter as
Thank
it is.
you.
It
Thank you
is
too.
great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I do taste the bitterness. It's good.
Nice.
Oh, it's gone now.
It's gone.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. The bitterness
The
is very
bitterness.
strong because your internal organs
Thank you.
feels better
Yeah.
with bitter herbs. The bitter the herb, the better the healing.
Absolutely. Yes. Sharice said once she arrives in Ghana, y'all.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's right. She said, save me a bottle. This is why there's another sister, Auntie Wiwa from Canada.
From Canada.
Yes.
Oh yeah, if you are,
Yeah.
if you are, yeah. You are, how you doing? You good?
Yeah. And of course, the ladies, brother, the ladies is loving you right
Oh,
now.
well, when you shout that time, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Straight up. He might be married. I don't know. I asked him, brother, are you married to this? No.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
hands off.
You know what?
And he's married to a black woman?
Congratulations to the sister.
Okay, better be a sister. That's what up. Yes.
Congratulations to the sister.
Girl, they took
Right on,
sister.
right on.
That's right. So we got Renata Hayes, her welcome. Okay, let me just go down a little bit. We get it also. I want to leave things up to
Yeah.
we want it.
Yeah.
I see. Interesting. Yes, y'all. It is so
Thank you.
Yes, organic food is medicine. It is great for skincare and plants, eliminating pests naturally.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicole.
We try to go Google and do, a good research on me, and then you see the things that need does.
That's
So
right.
we have medicine that we are walking past every day.
Okay, I'm about to get. Yeah, I'm trying
So
to tell you. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
ladies, you're ready for the tour.
We about to go on the tour, you guys.
On the tour.
Can you get us on the tour?
Yeah, you should do it for the tour.
Yeah, get It's on the side.
That's what we want to do.
This is delicious. I'm holding on.
Yes. I felt so.
Yeah, so when we come back to the rest.
Yes, I'll take the rest. Yeah. Yes. I can't wait till y'all learn. Yes, I know that's right. And the girl would keep track. All right.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go. I told you to ask him about the states, because you know they're going through it. But
Yes,
he
yes.
acknowledged it. He knows.
Yeah. No, I'm actually having a T-shirt done today for George Floyd.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Over in Ghana.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
having a T-shirt done today for George Floyd. The guy is gonna be here now. You see my rubber bag that I brought?
Yeah.
It's gonna be T-shirts for George Floyd.
Yeah.
You know, I can't breathe.
That's
You know,
right.
but we're sending our love from Ghana.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
That's
gonna
right.
get done. And then on Friday,
Yes.
we're gonna do like a small memorial service
The more
to send our voices out there.
Let
It's
us
not only
know.
about Black Americans,
Yes.
it's about Black people
That's
in the
right.
entire
Come on,
world
brother.
to understand that when
Global
one
Black
Black man dies, it affects the Black race.
That's right.
You get what I mean?
That's
So
right.
if we are here and we don't say anything, that it means that we think like we are still thinking in separation.
That's
But
right.
once we think in separation, we can never come together.
Come on now.
We have to understand that when one Black person dies in China,
Yes.
when one policeman shoot a Black man in South Africa,
Yes.
or one policeman shoot a Black man in Cuba,
Yes.
it is still against Black people.
That's right,
And we
brother.
need that equality. We have to fucking say no to racism.
That's
we
right.
can't be going through that. We've been through it for so many hundreds of years.
Yes.
Why? Okay. So
That's
anyway.
right. That's right. That's right. That was good, brother. No, I was.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Come
So,
on the tour.
we are at TPK,
Okay.
which is the Pallet kitchen. And as I said earlier on, this was put together through the art of recycling goods. And this is my first mobile truck.
Right.
This is mobile.
Mobile. This is mobile.
Yes. So if you look here, you see this metal frame thing.
Right.
So I can tow it and move it from one place to
That
another.
is very cool. And you made this as
I
well.
made this. So I have
Wow.
a company that we make stuff.
Wow.
That's what
Wow.
I do. So I have people that I train. You know, we come together and then we do this stuff. So I'll walk you in.
Powerful.
That picture kind of favored Jimi Hendrix.
I thought it was Jimi Hendrix so much, and I said,
Who is it?
"Fela," and then I don't
And the
know.
picture on there is my face.
It's you.
Oh, you look like Jimi Hendrix, but y'all are brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yes.
my face.
I thought it was Jimmy at
So,
first.
so my mouth is in South Africa. When you look on the look at the put my mouth. It's in South Africa. It's in southern part of Africa. My forehead is in northern part of Africa. My right eye is in West Africa, and my left eye is in Eastern Africa. And then my nose is in Central Africa.
You go, brother.
So that is the story.
The whole continent of ours.
Yeah.
The whole entire African continent.
Yes.
And
Right
this
on,
is
my
your,
brother.
This is your
That's my logo. That's my logo. So anytime you see this logo anywhere,
That's
it's
right.
Mm-hmm.
talking about Youfoundghanarts Zoh Zoh,
That's right.
TPK,
Yes.
Lifestyle Creation.
Okay.
That's my
Yes.
company that I own.
And your YouTube channel, just real quick,
It's Zoh TV.
Zoh TV.
Yeah,
So he does have a
ZOH
YouTube channel,
TV.
y'all. Yes.
And it's coming back.
It's coming back.
Zoh TV is coming back.
Got to. We need you. We need you more than ever. So,
Yeah,
okay.
straight on.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a mobile truck and it's a bar at the same time. And you move it from one place to another. I was trying to change the face of hospitality industry because renting properties in Ghana are a bit expensive. So I decided that I need to give entrepreneurs a different way of thinking where they don't really have to have big money to rent a store, but they can actually have businesses, mobile, moving businesses to get to their customers instead of always trying to find a permanent place and looking for big money. So this is the sort of like the innovation that I brought into the country.
I love that, brother. People are loving that test. Very, very smart.
Yeah.
So that is the advertisement for the neem table juice.
Yes, I saw
Okay.
the sign. I told her I love
Neem-
the sign. The sign got
Neem
me.
turbo juice, y'all.
Yeah.
And that's what we drinking today. We drinking on some Neem turbo juice.
So we are
My driver just returned.
to the inside of the pallet, which is now. And if you look around, you see about 7 tables.
Yes.
All the tables have personalities on the wall,
Right.
and there is a story with it. Okay, so this table here is dedicated to Muhammad Ali. Okay, so my idea about the restaurant is to educate the African youth about our black leaders. We always talk about white heroes. We never talk about black heroes.
Right.
So what is the next phase for our youth? Is to also try to learn something about our black heroes. Then you can't tell me that all the black heroes are, have impacted African race negatively. No, they have some positive stuff in there. So let's dwell on the positive stuff. Okay, so I dedicated this table to Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this table here is dedicated to Fela Kuti from Nigeria. I know quite a lot of people know about Fela already. Yeah, so that is Fela's table over here. Yeah. And then we come here, we go to Patrice Lumumba from Congo. So this is Patrice's table. Okay?
Wow.
Yes. And then we come into the corner over here. We have Kwame Nkrumah.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah. Okay.
Your countryman.
1957. The year that got its independence.
Yeah.
March
So
6,
this is how Pallet
1957.
Kitchen started, TPK. So TPK, this place we are now, is not the original TPK. The original TPK is about 45 minutes away from here. And it started when I came back from New Zealand. I used to live in New Zealand for 14 years. And then I decided that I need to come back home. So when I got back home is when I started the Zoh TV, and then I started to put all this creative process together. So if you look at this picture over here, this picture comes from the New York Times. Yeah, and you see that the Pallet Kitchen is written right there. Yes, and we appeared in the New York Times because there was this photographer who was sent by New York Times to go around Africa and take pictures of cool looking things. Then I had by then produced my first cart, the first moving cart, which was a little cart, and the idea was to use it to sell the fruit juices. Each fruit juice that you see over there had a name, and the names are here. So we produce juices in the name of all the African heroes. So we have a drink we call Patrice Lumumba. We have a drink we call Kwame Nkrumah. We have a drink we call Fela. And the drinks are supposed to describe the personality of the leaders. Okay, and that concept is what appeared in the New York Times.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so that is where Pallet Kitchen started from, and then we moved to this place because that place is a bit far away from the city. So we came here so that we can, push the agenda to the bigger public.
Yes.
Okay. So this table here.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah. And then when you look at the top, you did ask a question over there.
Jimmy
That
Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Whether the face or whether it was Jimi Hendrix or not. So I'm a musician. Yes, I'm an Afrobeat musician.
I love Afrobeat.
Right
I
on.
like to.
I teach music, traditional piece. I can play almost every ensemble in Ghana from all 46 different tribes.
Whoa.
That is what I taught in schools. And so I had a band, and the name of my band is Zoh Zoh in New Zealand.
Go ahead.
And so I love music, and I always wanted some figures of other musicians around the world that people in my world over here don't know about them.
Right.
So I decided to put Jimi Hendrix on the wall.
There you go.
That the black folks here in Ghana should understand and know about the impact of black music around the world. What we have done.
What we have done.
Yes.
That's right.
So that is Jimi Hendrix on the wall over there. And then I have Marcus Garvey here.
Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, I have Marcus Garvey here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then when we come to the corner here, we call this place the womb of Pallet Kitchen. This is
Hey, the wound of Pallet Kitchen, y'all. Check it out.
Yeah. And the womb of the Pallet Kitchen, we have on the wall womb men.
I love this.
You know?
Come on now.
Woman, represent the woman.
Yes. Oh,
So,
yeah.
The wound of the woman.
So
Yes.
womb men is to tell the story of strong African women that have existed since time till now.
Come on now.
Unfortunately, the Eurocentric world makes us look like all black men did was to, degrade their women.
Right.
But it's never true.
That's
It is
right.
the Eurocentric world that has actually changed the mindset of male and black females.
Right.
When you look back into history, you will see that women had place.
Yes.
And they had place in our society.
Yes,
they had power in our society.
That's right.
And you can see it over there.
That's
But what
right.
happened to us today?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
What
that's
happens
right.
to us today?
Yeah.
So this is where we are looking to go back to.
Yes,
Where we
yes.
can empower our women to go back to the roles that they used to have.
That's right.
So you take, you know, you look at Amanirinas. That is the time of Kush. This
Yeah.
was before the birth of Christ.
Before the birth of Christ.
You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Wow.
And there was a black woman that was, you know,
Yes.
already a queen.
I love it. Oh, I think we look a little like. I kind of look like her.
Well, that's your ancestor.
You know what I mean? Then you come to Dahomey. You come to Dahomey. Dahomey is a present place called Benin.
The name is Dahomey.
Yes, it's called Dahomey.
Okay.
And at a point in time, they had army of women, 100 of them, they were all women.
Wow, right. Check that out. What?
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So today, when people say that, you know, we look down upon our women, we don't give them anything, we think they should be only submissive, blah, 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 blah. That is all just something that we have been indoctrinated by somebody else.
By somebody else. Come
Yes,
on.
you know what I mean? So we
Yeah.
should be looking back to go back to the roots
Yeah.
and find positive stuff in the things that we used to do.
Come on.
Right,
Yes.
absolutely.
So the table here, because we are in Ghana, we dedicated it to Yah Santua.
Yeah.
So Yah Santua is on the wall over here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Ghanaian Ashanti woman that led men to war.
Wow.
And she said that if the men will not go out there and fight,
Yes.
we will go.
We go
Yeah,
ourselves.
we will go. We will go.
Chills, you know it, y'all.
So that is why I call this place the womb
The womb.
The womb.
of the Pallet.
I like that. I like
And I
that.
have here Ghana music.
Yeah.
Ghana music, we have a genre of music that we call high life.
High life. I love me some high life.
And high life has been like slowly dying
I
away.
see.
And
Because I met people here and they listen to reggae. Nothing wrong with that. I love it, but I keep
Yeah.
saying, but what's the Ghana music? I
Yeah.
know it's. Why don't the people listen to high life as much? Same thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's the commercialization of music around the world.
Yeah.
You know, mass media
Right.
and changing the face of our music because of television, which I call tell lies to vision.
Tell lies to
Brother,
vision.
That's right.
So our people have watched all this stuff and
Yeah.
they think that our music is not good enough,
That's
so
what's
they want to
going on.
imitate the music from other world. So we've lost the plot a little bit. Somewhere along the line, I think
Yeah.
maybe we'll come back
I
slowly.
feel it. I hope
Yes,
so.
but high life music came as a result. They call it high life because
Why would you ask that?
you know, when we had colonization, our
Right.
music was separated from the white music.
Right.
And white people live in different places. White people go to different clubs and bars.
Yeah.
Black people don't go there.
Right.
So if you go there to go and play your music there, people see you to be living the high life because you have to go to the white folks and play your music. So you are now associating yourself with the high life.
I love it.
Okay, and so doing that, then they borrowed the instruments.
Right, right,
So
right.
now you have the saxophone, you
Yeah.
have the trumpet mixing with some
So it's
traditional
like-
instruments.
So high life is jazz for us.
Thank you.
Wow, because it's the same thing we did. We
Thank you.
used the instruments, but it was still our music.
Thank you.
Woo, brother, you're
Yes.
talking today. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
So that is high life for Ghanaians.
Wow.
It was, you know, moving a step from your home,
Right.
going into the other world,
Yes.
and trying to merge instruments and make the language for people to understand you.
Right.
That is how high life came about.
Wow.
So one of the people that have been the frontman for high life is Konimo.
Oh, Coney
So
Moore.
Konimo, yes. So you see him over there,
Oh,
legendary
yeah.
guitarist,
Oh,
Ida
yeah.
Konimo. And you know, I decided to put the story over here because nobody's really telling the story of our original
I
music
know.
anymore. So that is why I have it
I'm
over
so
here.
glad.
Yeah.
I really
So
Thank
and
you,
then
my brother.
I have my beautiful staff over here.
the beautiful stuff they are too.
Yeah. So
yeah.
that is mention your name. Mention your name. We can't hear you.
That's me, Aquia.
Yes. What day? Born on Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yes.
And mention your name. Dorcas.
Lucas.
Yes,
And
beautiful.
then that's our kitchen
Uh-huh.
over there.
Yes, the kitchen's so pretty. The red.
Yes.
I love
So
Oh, I like that brick. That's beautiful. Look at that red, y'all.
that red is so pretty.
Uh-huh.
So welcome to TPK.
Uh-huh.
And then so we are done for now.
Uh-huh.
Remember that we are in OSU in Ghana,
Uh-huh.
10 Dr. Esther Oklu Street,
Yes.
Okay.
off Oxford Street.
Yes.
Boom.
Boom.
Wait, one other question. Are you a con?
I'm half Akan, half Ewe.
Ewe,
Yeah, I'm a
Ewe.
mixture of two tribes.
Well, I'm Akan.
I'm the best blend.
Yeah, you're the best
The
blend.
best
Yeah.
blend. Right on, right on.
Well, thank you. Well, let's go
Thank
have
you
some,
so much.
That's for that neem drink, and we
Yes.
should be on our way, right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, y'all. They loved it. And everybody will be here. Quite a few people have been here already. So
Yes,
people,
yes,
We
yes.
got more to
You
come.
should tell them they shouldn't worry. They will lift the band. The planes will fly.
It's
Amen.
They
right.
will not die.
Hey.
They get here and they will leave.
Hey, alright.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Sima Allahumma Muhammadah. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Hey, beautiful.
Holy Spirit, I couldn't
So you guys.
that,
So yeah, this is the last part. though. This is the last part.
okay, well,
This is the last part. When you look on the
That's
wall,
right.
I mean, you see that I have tried to make this place more of the international appeal, where we're telling the black story. So we're telling the music story, we're telling the people, history, culture, and you have the story of our coast. You have Kunta Kinte on there.
Right.
You know, we want people to understand that this is our story. Yeah, and so
Straight up.
Yes. Yeah. So, and then you come here. I started to tell a story from this place. You know, most people, I tell people that the real story of slavery has not been told. The real story of slavery hasn't been told.
Okay.
90% of the story they've told us is all crap and bullshit. So some of us have dedicated our life to investigate and to research
Yes.
what actually happened. So you need to ask yourself the multi-billion-dollar question: How
How?
did these people got here and took us away?
How?
And why did
Right.
they come here?
Yes,
Why?
come on now.
Why did they have to cross so many thousands and miles just to get here?
Yes.
If something is not really, really important to you, will you travel that
Come
far?
on now.
No, hell no.
You
Right.
will not.
We're not.
You will not. So there must be a reason. And when the slave ship got here, everything that they needed to capture our people was already in the ship.
That's right.
So it was already a calculated plan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They didn't get here to start manufacturing.
Hey,
No.
come on,
They
brother.
got here prepared.
Prepared.
Yes. So
Deep.
they had already studied us from the ancient times of Kemet.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
What we have done in Kemet.
Uh-huh.
And they needed the piece of our civilization
Wow.
to develop the Western world.
Yes.
So any means necessary, our people were needed. And they did not take just any human being.
Uh-huh.
They took people who were spiritually high.
That's right.
They were skillful in all fields. The architects, the masons.
Yes.
You know, I mean, all the tradesmen, the artisans, top class. Those were the people they were looking for. They were not just looking for anybody to take away. Because they needed that civilization that has taken place in the Nile Valley to
Hey!
be able
Woo!
to take
My
place
Lord!
where they were.
Yes.
So, before then, what happened? They broke the temples and they stole the papyrus. They stole the stuff, the signs and symbols, and they could not explain it. But they needed the people who have written that. They needed them to come and explain it. So, I will continue the topic another day because it's big. But
We coming back, y'all.
Yes.
come back. So this is the reason why our people were forcibly removed from our land
Yes.
and taken away. There was war on Africa. Let nobody tell you that they got here and some chiefs rally around, carry the gold and gave it to them.
Come
No.
on, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
That
you.
is not the story.
That's not
Yes.
the
The
story.
story that they wrote for us,
Right.
so that we look bad.
That we
Yes.
look back, yes,
Yes.
and then our people
They
will
look
come
bad.
together.
If you go to any castle dungeon in Ghana, any castle dungeon, and I tell people who come and visit, when you stand in front of the castle dungeon,